Hello. Tonight the latest planetary discoveries. Lily and the 40 Worlds, a narrative tour of discovered planets. The first time I saw a planet that wasn't ours, I was 8. It was just a pixel on my dad's old telescope feed, wobbling around a star called 51 Pegasi. He told me, that's 51 Peg B, Lily. The first one we found around a normal star. I didn't know then that I'd spend the next 20 years chasing pixels that turned into worlds. My name's Lily, and I collect planets the way other people collect postcards. Here are 40 of the strangest, loveliest, most impossible ones I've met. Chapter 1, The Firsts That Cracked the Sky Open. 1. 51 Pegasi b. I'll start where the modern era started. In 1995, astronomers found 51 Peg b, a gas giant half the mass of Jupiter but orbiting its star every 4.2 days. That close, its year is shorter than your work week. The day side is probably 1000 degrees Celsius. When I visited it in the simulator, the star filled half the sky, our white-hot ceiling. We call these hot Jupiters now. They weren't supposed to exist. 2. Kepler's 186f. My first birth cousin. In 2014 we found Kepler's 186f, the first Earth-sized planet in the habitable zone of another star. It's 10% bigger than Earth, 500 light-years away. I like to imagine standing there, the sun would be a dim red dwarf, and noon would look like Earth's sunset. Year length, 130 days. We still don't know if it has air or water, but it proved Earth-sized worlds in the right spot are real. 3. TRAPPIST-1e. 7 planets, 1 tiny red star. TRAPPIST-1e is my favorite of the bunch. It's about Earth size, maybe rocky, maybe with a global ocean. All 7 TRAPPIST planets would fit inside Mercury's orbit with room to spare. If you stood on TRAPPIST-1e, you'd see other planets as big as our moon in the sky, crossing phases every few days. 4. Proxima Centauri b. The closest one to us. Just 4.24 light-years. Proxima b is 1.17 times Earth's mass and orbits its red dwarf in 11.2 days. The catch? Proxima Centauri throws violent flares. I wrote in my log, beautiful address, terrible landlord. Still, it's the first place we'll send a probe, if we ever do. 5. Kepler-22b. NASA called it Worth 2.0 in 2011 to get headlines. It's 2.4 times Earth's radius, so probably a mini-Neptune with thick atmosphere, not a rocky surface. But it was the first confirmed planet in the habitable zone of a Sun-like star. I forgive the hype. It got me into this. Chapter 2, The Weird Orbits and Impossible Weather. 6. HD189733b. This one rains glass. Sideways. At 8,700 kilometers per hour. The planet is a blue dot from silicate particles in its atmosphere. I stood on the night side in VR and watched 7,000 degrees Celsius winds whip the glass storms across the Terminator. Hot Jupiters are nasty. 7. WASP-76b. It's so hot, 2,400 degrees Celsius on the day side, that iron vaporizes. The iron condenses on the night side and falls as molten iron rain. The planet is tidally locked, so one side always faces its star. I named my cat Wasp because she, too, is mostly active at night and slightly molten when angry. 8. Kepler-16b. The real Tatuan. Kepler-16b orbits 2 stars. If you landed there, you'd have 2 shadows. The stars eclipse each other every 41 days. The planet is Saturn-sized and cold. Lucasfilm sent the Discovery team a letter, thanks for making it real. 9. Kepler for 13b. It wobbles so hard its seasons are chaotic. The planet's orbit precesses 30 degrees over 11 years, so sometimes it doesn't even transit its stars from our view. It's a circumbinary like Kepler 16b, but drunk. 1055 Cancri e. Nicknamed Yunsan, this super-Earth is 8 times Earth's mass and orbits its star in 18 hours. The surface may be covered in lava oceans, or, wilder theory, it's a carbon planet with a diamond core. Imagine that, a planet where a third of the mass is diamond. I'd wear it if I could lift it. 11. GJ1214b. A water world. 6 times Earth's mass, 2.7 times its radius, with a thick steamy atmosphere. The whole planet might be a deep ocean with no solid surface, just high-pressure ice at the bottom. Sailing there would mean never anchoring. 12. Kepler 7b. One of the lowest density planets we know, about the same as Styrofoam. It's 1.5x Jupiter's size but half its mass. If you had a bathtub big enough, Kepler 7b would float. I tried the math on a napkin when I was 14. Still checks out. 13. HD 80606b. The most eccentric orbit for a planet. It swings from 3 cents to 88 cents in 111 days. At closest approach, the star heats the planet from 500 degrees Celsius to 1,200 degrees Celsius in just 6 hours. The flash heating creates shock storms across the whole globe. I call it this heart attack planet. 14. WASP-12b. This hot Jupiter is being eaten by its star. It's so close that tidal forces stretch it into an egg shape, and the star pulls a stream of atmosphere off it. In 10 million years, it'll be gone. I visit it in my head when I need to remember nothing lasts. 15. KELT9b. The hottest planet ever found, 4,300 degrees Celsius on the day side. Hotter than some stars. Its atmosphere is so hot that molecules break apart into atoms, and the atoms are so energized that the planet has a tail like a comet, made of vaporized heavy metals. Chapter 3, the Earths, Super-Earths, and Maybe-Earths. 16. Kepler for 52b. Earth's older cousin. 1.6x Earth's radius, orbiting a sun-like star at $1.05. It's 1.5 billion years older than Earth. If it had life, it's had a billion-year head start. Or it's a dead Venus. We don't know. Year, 385 days. Close enough to feel familiar. 17. LHS 1140b. A super-Earth 1.7x Earth size, in the habitable zone, 40 light-years away. It may have held onto its atmosphere better than Proxima b because the star is quieter. JWST is looking at it right now. I have a calendar reminder for every data drop. 18. TOI 700d. Found by TESS in 2020. Earth-sized, habitable zone, 100 light-years away. It's tidally locked, so it might have an eyeball Earth climate, a permanent hurricane at the substellar point, with a ring of habitability at the terminator. I wrote a short story about a city that chases the sunset there. 19. K2-18b. 8.6 times Earth's mass, with water vapor detected in its atmosphere. It orbits a red dwarf in 33 days. It could be a rocky world with oceans, or a mini-Neptune with no surface. In 2023, JWST saw hints of dimethyl sulfide, a gas that, on Earth, is only made by life. Hints, not proof. But I dream. 20. Kepler for 42b. Ranked as one of the most Earth-like by the Habitability Index. 1.34x Earth's radius, 112-day year. It gets about 70% the light Earth does, so think Scotland, not Sahara. 1,200 light-years away. Too far to visit, not too far to love. 21, Wolf 1061c. A super-Earth for 0.3x Earth's mass, 14 light-years away. It's at the inner edge of the habitable zone. Might be Venus-like. But it's close enough that our radio signals from 2012 have already passed it. If anyone's home, they could be replying now. 22, Gliese 667cc. In a triple-star system. For 0.5x Earth's mass, habitable zone. The sky would have 3 suns, 1 big orange, 2 distant red dots. Sunsets would be an argument. It's 23 light-years away, close enough that I've added it to my maybe list. 23, Ross 128b. 11 light-years away, quiet red dwarf, 1.35x Earth's mass. It doesn't face the flare problem of Proxima b. It's tidally locked but might have a thick enough atmosphere to spread heat. I call it the good neighbor. 24, Tigodin star B and C. 2 planets, both Earth mass, both habitable zone, 12.5 light-years away. The star is 8% the Sun's mass. The planets orbit in 4.9 and 11.4 days. The whole system is older than the Sun. If life needs time, Tigodin's had it. 25, LP 890-9c, aka Speculoos 2c. A super-Earth, 40% bigger than us, in the habitable zone. 105 light-years away. Found in 2022. The name Speculoos makes me think of cookies. I promised myself I'd eat a Speculoos cookie for every habitable zone planet we find. I've gained weight. Chapter 4, The Giants, the Rogue, and the Broken Physics. 26, HR 8799E, D, C, B. For giant planets, each 5-10x Jupiter's mass, orbiting a young star 129 light-years away. We have direct images of them, actual photos. They look like red dots around a blacked-out star. I printed the image and taped it to my ceiling. They take 50, 100, 200, and 500 years to orbit. Slow dance. 27, Beta Pictoris b. A super Jupiter, 13x Jupiter's mass, orbiting in a dusty disk. It's 63 light-years away and we've watched it move since 2003. One orbit equals 21 years. It helped us understand how planets form in debris disks. The system is only 20 million years old, a baby. 28, 2M1207b. The first planet directly imaged, in 2004. It orbits a brown dwarf. It's 5x Jupiter's mass and glows red-hot from formation heat. It proved we could take pictures of exoplanets. I remember the photo in Sky and Telescope. Changed my life. 29, PSOJ 318.5-22. A rogue planet. No star. 8x Jupiter's mass, floating alone 80 light-years away. It was born around a star and got kicked out, or it formed alone like a failed star. It wanders the galaxy with no sunrises. I think about it when I can't sleep. 30, WD 1856 plus 534b. A Jupiter-sized planet orbiting a white dwarf, the dead core of a star, every 34 hours. The star used to be huge, so the planet should have been engulfed. But it survived. It means planets can live through their star's death. Hope for Earth, maybe. 31, Kepler 10c. Once called a mega-Earth. 2.35x Earth's radius, 17x Earth's mass. It's made of rock, not gas. That shouldn't happen, it's too big. It rewrote planet formation models. I sketched it as a giant marble. 32, NGTS 10b. Hot Jupiter with a 18-hour year. It orbits so close that tidal forces will make it spiral into its star in 38 million years. We're seeing it right before death. Astronomers call it doomed. I call it urgent. 33, WASP 107b. A superpuff, Jupiter-sized but 10x lighter. Density like a wine cork. Its atmosphere is escaping, forming a comet-like tail 7x longer than the planet. It's evaporating before our eyes. 34, HAT-EP 7b. Clouds of corundum, the mineral that makes rubies and sapphires, on the night side. Winds blow the gems into the 2,500 degrees Celsius day side where they vaporize. The planet has ruby rain and sapphire snow. I want the snow globe. 35, Kepler's 138b. Mars-sized, and the first Mars-sized planet with its mass measured. Turns out it's 60% the density of water. Might be a water world, or a planet with a huge atmosphere. Tiny, but important. Small planets are hard to weigh. Chapter 5, The Latest and the Limits. 36, TOI 715b. Found in 2024, a super-Earth in the habitable zone, 137 light-years away. 1.55x Earth's radius. Test data plus JWST follow-up candidate. It's the kind of planet we'll study for the next decade. I've got a folder for it already. 37, LHS for 75b. The first Earth-sized planet confirmed by JWST in 2023. 99% Earth's diameter. We don't know if it has an atmosphere yet, but it's proof JWST can see small rocky planets. The era of Are We Alone science started here. 38, K2-141b. Lava planet, 5x Earth's mass, 6.7-hour orbit. The surface is a magma ocean 3000 degrees Celsius. Rock vaporizes and forms a rock atmosphere. Winds blow rock vapor to the night side where it snows rocks. The cycle is endless. I dream of the sound it makes. 39, GJ367b. Ultra-short period planet, 7.7-hour year. It's 72% Earth size but 55% Earth's mass. Probably the iron core of a once larger planet, stripped by its star. A planet skeleton. It's 31 light-years away, glowing at 1,500 degrees Celsius. 40, Earth. I saved us for last. $1 Australian from a G-type star, 1 Earth mass, 1 Earth radius. 365.25 day year. 71% covered in water, nitrogen-oxygen atmosphere, 1 large moon. The only planet we know with chocolate, novels, and you reading this. It's the baseline. The one I compare all others to. Final log entry from Lily. I started looking for other Earths and found monsters, jewels, and ghosts. 40 worlds, and we've only catalogued 700 plus so far. The galaxy has 100 billion stars. Most have planets. The math says we're not special. The heart says we might be. 51 Peg B was a pixel. Now I know it's a place. Somewhere, on some tidally locked eyeball planet, maybe another Lily is looking up at 2 suns and writing about the strange blue world with 1 moon. I hope she finds us a pixel, too. I've got more, but 40 is enough for one night. The sky's full. We're just getting started.